Hey guys, Brendan Raymond here again for my 6th vlog now, I think it is. And today I just thought I'd say a word or two about changing your songs. Now, a couple of weeks back, I think it was, I mentioned to you that I changed my own song, and most people don't have a problem with that. You know, they think, you know, well, it's your own song, you know, you've got license to change it, sort of thing, you know. Like, if you've got an established fan base and sort of thing, well then you might annoy your fans or something, but apart from that, you know, it's kind of your song to change. But it gets a bit more iffy when you start to change other people's songs, covers and that sort of thing. Especially if you start to change lyrics. You know, if you're just changing it for another instrument or something, then it's usually alright, unless, I suppose, if it's very specific to a certain way, then some people might be annoyed by it, but generally that's alright. If you do it to a different style, then some people might be annoyed, like, I don't know, if you did Hallelujah in a hard rock style or something. I don't know, someone would probably be annoyed by that, but I suppose what people would most get annoyed by is if you started changing around the lyrics a little bit. And I suppose that's something that isn't done too often, and usually it'll only be if for some reason you don't like a word or something in the original version, and so you want to change it to something that you think is better suited. Say if the original song uses a word that you don't think is appropriate for the audience that you play for or something like that, then you might want to change that. And there might be some people that think, no, that's wrong, you can't do that. If you're going to change the song, then don't play it at all, or something like that. But I think that you do need to be able to be, like I've said before, flexible to different audiences and different situations and this sort of thing. And sometimes for certain songs, if you want to play them for specific audiences, then you might need to change a word or two there so that you don't get some people getting annoyed at you. Particularly if you've got young kids in the crowd or something like that. You don't want to be putting out too much Green Day or something like that. So yeah, I suppose there's a bit of a thin line that you gotta try and walk when you're mucking around with people's songs. I suppose the rule of thumb there, I guess, is if you're not sure, don't. You know, sort of thing. I haven't done it a lot, and I don't think I've actually performed any of them. Any of the ones that I've changed before. I don't know, once I did. That was only a little change. Anyway, and then there's something different again when you go into parody songs, but then you'd argue that it's a completely different song, and so, you know, you've kind of just made your own song, so that's a different theme entirely. But anyway, that's me for today. I'll see you next week.